Hello everyone, it's Teacher Joel of Your English Mind, and thanks for stopping by class today. Now, in today's class, we are going to focus on our listening skills. Now, this class is great if you want to improve your listening skills or you are preparing for the IELTS test or any other English proficiency test, okay? So this will be a great class if you're looking to improve those skills. Now, we're going to listen to 3 people speak about different subjects, okay? Now, after that, we will have to answer one question based on what the person was talking about. After we've answered the question, Teacher Joel, I'm going to explain the answer in detail. So this will be very, very beneficial, as I said earlier, if you are preparing for the IELTS test or any other English proficiency test. This will be really great if you're looking to improve your listening skills to get that high test score. So we've got a lot of work to do today, so let's go ahead and let's get started.
There has been a large protest outside my apartment for the last several days. The city has allowed a building company to build new apartments where a popular park is located now. While it has been noisy and distracting at times, I certainly sympathize with them, as getting rid of the park would upset me as well. I signed a petition yesterday asking the city to cancel the building of new apartments because the park is beautiful and used by all members of the neighborhood. We don't need more apartments here, as there is enough traffic and people already. Even though some of the protesters have made it difficult to get in and out of my apartment, I think what they are doing is necessary to help protect our neighborhood. This person supports the protest. This person does not support the protest. This person has no feelings about the protest.
All right, let's go over what the first speaker was talking about. Now, before we get into that, I just want to quickly explain what a protest is. Now, a protest is a noun, and it's a large event where many people gather and show they disapprove of something. Disapprove means you are not happy with this decision. You do not agree with this decision. So a protest is when many people come together and to show that disapproval. They are looking for things to be changed because they are very unhappy. Now, the answer to this question was, this woman, she supports the protest. Now, we're going to take a look at 3 things she said that would indicate that she supports the protest. Now, she used this here. I certainly sympathize. When you sympathize with someone or something, it means that you understand them and you show support for them. So here she said, I certainly sympathize. That means that she understands what the protesters are trying to change. She agrees with their message, okay? Then she said, I signed a petition yesterday. Now, a petition is a document that many people choose to sign because they want someone who is in a position of power or authority to reconsider something. Reconsider means to think again. So many people sign this petition. The petition then gets handed in, and it shows that many people in the community are against this decision, and they are asking, please think twice about what you are going to do. In this situation here, it would have been about building that new apartment in the park area. Many people were against this. And she finally closed by saying, I think what they are doing is necessary. So this is pretty obvious here. Like, she clearly is stating, I think what they are doing is necessary. Necessary means you have to do it or you must do it. So she agrees that, even though the protesters have made her life a bit difficult, she said getting in and out of her apartment, she still certainly thinks what they are doing is necessary to help stop that apartment building being built in this park area, which she and the whole community seems to enjoy very much.
I have had it with my boss, and I think it's time to start looking for a new job. It seems no matter what I do, nothing seems to please him. I come in early, stay late, and even come in one weekend a month to work on things. Yet most of this goes unnoticed, and I feel all of my hard work is for nothing. My boss is friendly and professional when speaking to me, but I still feel underappreciated all the time.
This person feels appreciated by their boss. This person doesn't feel valued by their boss. This person hates their boss.
All right, let's take a look at our second speaker. Now, our second speaker was a man who worked in an office, and he said that he didn't feel appreciated or valued by his boss. Appreciated and valued are pretty much the same word. They have almost the same meaning, okay? Now, the first thing he says, no matter what I do, nothing seems to please him. What he is saying here is he's saying, it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter how hard I work, if I stay late, come in early. It doesn't matter because nothing seems to please him. Please him would means to make someone happy, okay? Or to be recognized for working very hard. So he's saying it doesn't matter what I do, nothing seems to make him happy, okay? Now, the second thing he said is, yet most of this goes unnoticed, and I feel all of my hard work is for nothing. If you work very, very hard, you should be acknowledged. You should be appreciated for all of the extra work and all of the hard work that you are doing by someone else. And this man here, he talked about, how he even comes in one weekend a month to work on things. So he's doing all of these things that should impress his boss, but he just simply says, all of my hard work is for nothing. He's just saying, why am I doing this? Why am I putting in all this effort if it's not going to lead to anything, if I'm not going to be appreciated for all of this, okay? And he finally says in the end, I still feel underappreciated all the time. Well, there you go. That says it all. He feels underappreciated. So by saying these three things, this is why, the answer to the question was, he doesn't feel valued by his boss. He just simply seems very unhappy, and he feels no matter what he does, his boss will never really truly appreciate him. And maybe he should think about getting a new job.
I am very interested in buying an electric vehicle next year. Driving an electric car is much better for the environment than driving a gas-powered car. I am a salesman, so I drive a lot for work, and I spend a lot on gas. Purchasing an electric vehicle might be cheaper in the long run, but my city still doesn't have many charging stations, so I need to take this into consideration. Cost is another thing I am looking at. Electric vehicles are much more affordable now, but many car companies are offering big discounts on gas-powered vehicles. My wife recently lost her job, So money is going to be a bit tight for the next while. As much as I want an electric vehicle, I do need to think about money as well. But, with all of that said, I am definitely leaning towards buying one next year.
This person is going to buy an electric vehicle. This person is not going to buy an electric vehicle. This person is undecided about buying an electric vehicle.
All right, let's take a look at our final speaker, which was a man who is undecided about buying an electric vehicle. Undecided means you have not made up your mind. You don't know if you're going to or you're not going to, okay? Now, why was he undecided? Well, the first thing he said is, I am very interested in. Even if you are very interested in something, it doesn't mean that you're going to follow through, okay? I've been very interested in doing things or buying things, but after I do a bit more research and I find out more information, I think, actually, I don't think I need to do this. I don't think I need to buy this. I was very interested before, but like I said, after doing some research, I've changed my mind. So just because you are very interested in something doesn't mean you are committed to actually doing it, okay? Now, the second thing he said, I need to take this into consideration. This phrase just simply means there are things that he needs to think about. He was talking about the number of charging stations in his city. So if you're going to buy an electric vehicle, but there's not many charging stations, well, this might make you reconsider or think again about buying an electric vehicle, because it might be very inconvenient if you need to charge your car when you're out driving, okay? So when you take something into consideration, it means that you are still thinking about it, still giving it some serious thought. And the final thing he says is, I am definitely leaning towards. Now, this is a bit confusing because we've got the word definitely. Definitely means 100%, absolutely. Joel, are you coming to my party this Saturday? I'm definitely coming, okay? But here it says, I'm definitely leaning towards. Leaning towards means you're close to something. In your mind, you're like, yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards that. But again, you are still not totally committed to that decision. So leaning towards means you're close, you have an idea, but you're still not fully committed to go through with that decision. So even though he listed some good reasons as to why he thinks or why he wants to buy an electric car, he still is undecided at this point. All right, we are at the end of today's class, and I just wanted to go over 3 quick points before we finish here. So, listening comprehension is important when you are learning a new language. Of course, I am speaking to you right now. You are listening to what I'm saying. It's obviously very important that you understand or comprehend what I am saying. So anytime you're learning a new language, not just English obviously, but building your listening skills is obviously a very, very important thing, because listening is a very important part of communication, okay? Now, you'll notice that in this exercise, there were 3 different people speaking, but I wanted you to understand how different accents sound. Accent is a difference in your voice when you speak. So Teacher Joel, I am from Canada. Now, obviously, we speak English in Canada, but we also speak English in the United States, England, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland. There's other countries that I haven't listed, but our English accent sounds different. And it's important to understand how different English accents sound. So you'll notice I used an American accent, an Australian accent, and a British accent in this exercise because it's important to understand and hear how different accents sound, okay? And finally, there will be a transcript of what each speaker said. I'm gonna link that in the description below, okay? So you can go over and you can read exactly what they said and go back and review it if you want to, okay? You guys did a great job in class today, all right? I'm very proud of you. So I hope to see you again real soon. Hello everyone, it's Teacher Joel of Your English Mind, and I just wanted to say thanks for stopping by class today. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe to the Your English Mind YouTube channel and click on the notifications bell to make sure that you're getting updates on all the new English videos we are producing. Also, add us on Instagram and Facebook, where we're posting new English content all the time to help you build your English skills. You did an excellent job in today's class, and I'm very proud of you. I hope to see you in class again real soon.